Alright, hello guys. It is December 13th, so that means it's Vlogmas day 13. And today we're gonna have a sit down and I want to go over, I guess it's like a story time type thing, but I just want to talk about my worst experience with housemates living in an Airbnb so far. Okay, so I don't have one specific story to tell. I do have several, as I've been here for 6, almost 7 months now, and I've met a lot of new people, and it's interesting. So one of the worst people that okay, let me rephrase that. These people aren't necessarily bad people. It's just things that they have done that made me cringe or kind of avoid them. The worst, by far the worst people were only here for one night. And I actually never met them. Like, I never got to see them or anything. However, we did see their aftermath. And it was the worst because they were the only people to multiple times go to the bathroom and leave. They didn't flush or anything. It was the most disgusting thing ever. And it wasn't just pee, guys. So there was that they did. When they left the next day, they left all kinds of garbage in the fridge. Like, they were here for one night. I don't understand how they took up so much space for one night, but they left like pizza boxes and just empty things all over the table, all in the fridge. It wasn't good. Ouch. So that was my worst, like the worst people that I've not met, but the worst experience of people that I've had to deal with so far. However, there are many others. One of the ones that sticks out to me the most it's not because of what they were, but when we think back to like people who were in the rooms, we think of where they came from. So like, I don't know what they think of us, Americans. I'm an American, maybe, I don't know. But, we had some people from Iran, we had Italians, Vietnamese people. So whenever we like talk about or try to bring up, do you remember the couple from such and such place? So when I say that these people, I don't mean it like as in the generic those people type thing. Anyway, that was a rant. Okay, so one of the second people on my list that really kind of hit a nerve with me were the Italians. And they were like, I believe everyone else so far have been really, really nice people. It's just things that they did. And the Italians, it's bad. The Italians would somewhat hog the kitchen some. However, I was still able to go in there and cook, so it wasn't that bad. However, they did, oh my gosh. Okay, so like every other day you'd go into the bathroom and there was just hair all over the sink, all over the floor, all over the toilet. I don't understand. And it was just, it never got cleaned up. Like, they never cleaned up after themselves. And the bathroom sink would get clogged And one time I was actually brushing my teeth, and I was like, I was brushing, and I went like this to flick the water off, and it hit the spigot, and it fell into the sink of water, furry, icky spit. I had to replace my toothbrush. And then, bless their heart, we had girls from Vietnam. Was it Vietnam? Maybe it was the Philippines. Okay, so we had a mom and a daughter from the Philippines, and they were really sweet people. However, they cooked a lot, which isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. Cooking is fine. But they set the smoke detector off almost at least once a week. And like, they bought this mini frying pan. Like, it was blue, it was a square, and it was like this. It was for like one piece of bread. And they never took this sticker off of the bottom. And so when they cooked, the house stunk so bad for like 2 days. It was funny. It wasn't funny. It was disgusting. And then I only have like one other person in mind that was like horror stories. We had this guy, and he was a sweetheart. However, he would always take the bath mat and pull it towards the toilet. That's not that bad, you might say. He liked to pee all over the floor and all over the toilet, meaning that bath mat got peed on. And it was disgusting, and it never gets washed. It's disgusting. So there was that. And then, like, we'd go... He hoarded all the cups, the mugs, the bowls, the spoons. He hoarded them in his room until there was like only 1 or 2 pieces of silverware left. And then he would bring them all out at night, wash them, and they'd be there in the morning. And like, so for like days, it felt like we didn't have any silverware because they were all in his room. Okay, so I think that's the majority of the bad things, gross things that have happened to me since being in an Airbnb. If you guys liked this stories for some reason, make sure you let me know, and I'll make more of my Airbnb experience. I do want to make videos on how I cook in an Airbnb, because we don't have an oven here. We don't have an oven, we don't have a blender, we have a stovetop and some pots and pans, and like, that's it. We do have a microwave. So yeah, we have that. If you guys are interested in any more of like an Airbnb type stories, videos, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what kind of things you want to see. So that would be awesome and swell, and it would give me an idea of what to do. If you would, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I thank you kindly for clicking this video and watching. Alright, that's all I have. See you tomorrow, guys.